This is Skycrab, and he just killed the Ender Dragon and is about to claim the world record. While we do know what's about to happen, what is less known is what happened before and since. This is the devastating story of Skycrab. Skycrab started with Geometry Dash, being a victor of many extreme demons, most notably being the first victor of Art of the Blade and that level, and beating Pew Cubed when it was in the top 15. After beating over 100 extreme demons, he shifted his focus to what we know him for today, Minecraft speedrunning. His first video was an 11:42 hours GPB. The run had a 9:10 stronghold, not quite sub 10 pace, but as he indicated in the description, this would be his next goal in Minecraft speedrunning. And on April 17th, 2023, he would have his chance. In the overworld, he got a bear treasure in a ravine, and in the nether, now he's nervous. He's able to enter the fortress sub 5. The blaze rates aren't good, but he can still get a blind PB. Then he has a bit of trouble with the nav, and even with the great perch, he can't get the sub 10. But in May, the wait would finally be over. Skycrab will play a buried treasure overworld and enter the nether, once again getting an incredible nether. He would enter the fortress at the same time, but get better drops, and enter the stronghold at 7:30. Navs in a minute, and enters the end at 8:30, and it comes down to the perch. Skycrab had done it. His first sub 10. Now he can take a break. He went back to Geometry Dash, but while that happened, he started posting on his second channel, posting runs other than PBs. Although, speaking of PBs, he got a 3-second one, but his next PB would put him on the MCSR map. He gets a buried treasure, but has to woodlight and bucketless. This puts him in the nether at 2:15, the slowest of any runner that we've seen so far. He spawns in a cave, but finds a fortress, and after doing a fast fortress to leave at 4:10, the bastion's far away. He rushed the bastion in blind sub 7, and the blind is 100 blocks. He goes back for pearls to see an ocean exposed portal room, saving the run, and a massive PB, a top 20 run, and even the first world record. So that's cool. And that's not where PBs end. Skycrab uses a buried treasure and a lava pool to enter the nether. He runs to the bastion, seeing the fortress on the way and getting an insane amount of pearls and explosives. He enters the fortress and kills blazes, but only has 16 obsidian. When he's running to good blind cords, now he's able to double travel, entering the stronghold at 7:10 and instant naving. Once again, he has a chance to zero cycle for his PB. $8.33. You'd get a 501 black PB, a 324 fortress with 20 obsidian, but these paces never came through, until Skycrab spawns in, loots a buried treasure, and after messing up his nether portal, he enters the nether and spawns on the doorstep of a housing with a fortress in view. This is insane, and he enters the fortress at 4 minutes. He would go 6 for 7 on blazes, and blind at 450. The blind is 1400 blocks, and he enters the stronghold at 604. He instant navs and can zero for an incredible time. Wow. 723. Unbeknownst to Skycrab, this would be his last PB, even until the creation of this video. He'd rack up 50 sub 10s, then he had to have the first of his legendary world record pace runs. Skycrab spawns in, and has a slow berry treasure find at 22 seconds, and also badger rain into trees, causing the island leaf to be suboptimal, but there's a very close mag ravine, leading to an average paced overworld. Skycrab sees a bastion fortress among entering the nether, and does manhunt. Skycrab enters the fortress at 340, and is greeted by a buffet of strays. He's able to blind on 5 rods at 425, and he goes to quartz to see more strays, and he gets an extra rod. Now on 11 eyes, Skycrab sets the Stronghold world record. Skycrab is greeted by an easy nav, and with a 1 eye sitting between him and a 630, he enters the portal room. After the strike of devastation, Skycrab goes back to the nether, gets another rod, and completes the easy 0 cycle. Skycrab would keep playing, getting more fast runs like sub 8s and 100 sub 10s, an insane achievement. Another run sticks out during this time with his fast end enter. Skycrab enters the nether, and in the nether, this is insane. He enters the fort at 346, but only has 10 obsidian. Then, he gets a 30-second fortress split to blind at 415. For the blind itself, this is insane pace. Unfortunately, the stronghold's not exposed, but he's still able to enter at 530. It takes a bit to nav, but when it hits, he's able to enter the end at 603. Still record pace with a crazy perch. While it is unlikely, against all odds, the dragon's in the perfect position.
Oh, wow, like, that was it, if it perched. Holy.
While that was devastating, we all know what happens next.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think we're record! Nej! Nej! Alltså banana man!
I have nothing to say. This is the craziest moment in Minecraft speedrunning history, but what separates Skycrab from other runners is his perseverance. After taking a 5-day break, he was back to grinding. Skycrab did not give up. He spawns in and loots a buried treasure and enters the nether, and in the nether, he loots a bridge and enters the fortress at 330. He lands at 424 with 4 rods. The blind is not bad, and he kills a blaze and gets a rod. Now, on 9 eyes, he kills 4 more blazes, and none of them drop. In the last run of this video, we have his most recent chance to beat his PB from so long ago. Skycrab loots a buried treasure and enters another, instantly sees a housing but no fortress. He sees a ton of blazes and he runs the cords and enters the stronghold.
No, what am I doing?
Even after all this, there's one silver lining to Skycrab, his unbreakable spirit. So, will he world record, or will he face something so devastating that even he gives up? If you enjoyed this video, then good for you, I guess, and have a great day.